Hey, what's going on today, YouTube? What do we got for you today? Today we've got a e-liquid review. We're going to talk about two e-liquids from ejuice.com. We're going to talk about cherry lemonade, and the other one is going to be raspberry candy. So let's get to it, shall we?
Tell me like a Hellcat.
What's going on today, YouTube? It's vlog day. Today we're going to talk about some basic stuff up and coming, what I've been doing today, and we're also going to cover a couple e-liquids I've been trying out. See what you guys think about them. Let's have a vape real quick, why don't we? Lovely, lovely day, man. It's a little bit snowy up here in northern Pennsylvania. I'm not doing a whole lot, sitting here doing a 34-hour restart. If you don't know what that is, if you're not a truck driver, I'll explain it to you. Basically, 34-hour restarts when I have basically run out of hours that I can legally drive. So we have to set for 34 hours and take a break. So it's kind of like a day off, except it's federally mandated. So here I am sitting in a parking lot of a truck stop and having a vape, watching a little TV and some YouTube videos, talking with you guys, having a vape. So let's yeah. Well, what have I been vaping on this week? Let's see. This week we've been vaping on this guy. I've been rocking this Noisy Cricket quite a bit. Probably going to do a overview of the Noisy Cricket. Yeah, I believe that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do it today. Might do it sometime this week, maybe first or next. And I've been rocking the Velocity clone on top of it. Doing really good, man. It's a 0.42 ohm build, I believe it is. I put in this thing. Yeah. There you go. Nice little fused Clapton build, not a fused Clapton, but yeah, it's woo. She's pissed off. Yeah, doing a good job. Vaping this e-liquid in this thing, cherry lemonade from You Got ejuice. Good stuff here, guys. Good stuff. Never been disappointed by. Damn, you can't even see me. Never been disappointed by this company. They always put out real.
Say a command.
I don't know why it does that. Anyway, yeah. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, You Got ejuice. Never been disappointed by this company at all. These guys always do a really wonderful job with their e-liquids. Today we're going to check out the two that I've been vaping on mostly this week. So let's go ahead and do that. This is basically cherry lemonade. Now, cherry lemonade is just exactly what it says it is. This is a 30 ml bottle, and you can pick this stuff up from these guys real cheap. I want to say the 30 ml bottle is like 10 bucks or something like that. I'll put links in the description for you. Go check these guys out. Really good product and a really good price. So basically, cherry lemonade is just exactly what it says. It's cherry lemonade. Right off the top, cherry, and it finishes with that nice lemonade flavor. Not too much lemon, not too much citrus, but you know it's there. Finishes off real good, and I really like it. So, as you can see, my bottle's about, yeah, I don't know, quarter way left. I got maybe a quarter bottle left. Yeah, been doing a real good job. Real good stuff here. I would recommend you get you some of that. Some tasty stuff. What else have I been playing with this week? Well, been playing with this guy right here, the Ice Cubed by Wotofo. I got a review. It's done. I've just got to upload it. So, review's done on this. You'll probably get that right after this. Yeah. What do I think about this e-liquid? Well, this e-liquid is called Raspberry Candy. Raspberry Candy. And I'm telling you now, Raspberry Candy is just that. Think of a Raspberry Jolly Rancher candy. And that's exactly what this is. Real good flavor. Good stuff here too. Like I said, I've never had this company give me a bad e-liquid. From the banana cream, candy cane, I've tried quite a few of them, and they've all been really good. Not a real big custard guy. They've got a custard line if you like that. I'm probably going to try that out next, even though I don't really care for custard, but I just want to see if I find one I don't like. Yeah, real good stuff, man. Good e-liquid from that company. Go get you some of that. Like I said, it's a real good e-liquid at a really good price. Go check out Tia Vapes. Had a video. She reviewed, I think, just about the whole line. But she loved it too. Some good stuff, man. Let's have a sip of coffee. Oh. Yeah, so that's what my week has been entailed. I've been running my butt off, doing this, doing that, dealing with traffic, weather, and everything else. I need to shave, apparently. I'm going to do that here in just a few more minutes, but it's not about that. It's about a vlog and this e-liquid. Got a little rant. You guys know I'm big on advocacy. I believe that the government needs to step out of our vaping rights and our vaping lives. With that being said, if you think for a minute that the government is not going to end up taxing the hell out of vape products, you are sorely mistaken. You're deluding yourself. Take a look back at Prohibition, okay? Prohibition went into effect for various reasons, but primarily because everybody was making moonshine and whiskey and the government wasn't getting their take. So they put it on Prohibition. Prohibition ended with taxation, and there you go. Whenever you go and buy a six-pack of beer from your local 7-Eleven or Wawa or whatever, you're paying federal taxes. That's how it is. And in the same way with tobacco products. The reason why they're the price they are is because the government's got their hand in it. Guys, the government's all about money. Okay, let's just quit fooling ourselves and understand that the government is about money. Now, I'm all for common sense legislation, child-resistant safety caps, not selling to minors, proper labeling, all that type of thing. But the government's not going to stop there. They are going to tax this. In some way, shape, fashion, or form, they're going to tax it. And there's nothing you or me or anyone else on this planet can do to stop it. It's going to happen, okay? That being said, I saw several posts about a certain e-liquid looking like Nestle Quick chocolate syrup, and they were they're marketing to kids. They're marketing to kids. Well, that's all well, good, and fine if you want to believe that. But whenever I was a kid, I smoked. I drank. And I could do anything else I wanted to do because kids aren't stupid. They're resourceful and they're going to get what they're going to get. And it doesn't matter what the FDA does. Okay? They're just using, oh, it's for the children as a guise to make it taxable. I mean, cherry lemonade. It's cherry lemonade, okay? Kids like cherry lemonade. Raspberry candy. Kids like candy, right? I could go on and on about 30 different flavors of e-liquid I've got in this truck, and a kid's going to like every one of them. I don't care for a whole lot of menthol vapes, unless it's a candy menthol or something like that, or fruit. I don't care for tobacco menthol or tobacco vapes, and I don't care for cloves. So, I mean, it's going to happen. Quit thinking that just because an e-liquid is a chocolate milk flavor, that if you take that off the market, that it's going to make it better for us. They're still going to tax it. You could make it all tobacco flavors, and they're still going to tax it. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't. I gotta have a vape. With that being said, where do we go? Should we stop labeling that looks kid friendly? You know what? That's a touchy subject. Maybe, maybe not. But don't disguise it, and don't be misled that it caters to children, because it doesn't. I had a discussion with a lady on Facebook, I believe it was. She said, well, they're marketing it to children. It looks like Nestle's Quick. And a child could accidentally grab that e-liquid and put it in their milk and drink it. Or an elderly person could confuse that for a food product. If you don't understand the difference between the way this bottle looks and the way a Nestle Quick bottle looks, and I've got one, okay? If this and this is confusing you, you have more problems than stopping smoking. Just my opinion. I don't think that the labeling is the problem. I don't think the flavoring is the problem. I think that the way we teach our children is the problem. Now, if you were to come at me and you were to say, oh, D, this bottle right here, you put this on a counter, Grandma could come in here and think it's her glaucoma medication for her eyes and put some drops in her eyes and poison herself. That might be a valid argument. I can see that. My aunt, my great aunt, had glaucoma, and she used medication in bottles very similar to this, and actually the exact same size. The label was different. She had glaucoma. She was hard to see it. I can see that. But don't come at me and say, oh, D, some old lady's going to think this is flavoring for her milk, for her breakfast in the morning. Come on, man. That's just weak. It's weak. It's a weak argument. Come at me with a valid argument. I see all kind of strawberry milk, banana milk, almond milk, chocolate milks. I've vaped gummy bear flavors. It's not just marketing to kids. It's a clever label. They're just, in my opinion, they're telling you, look, this is what this e-liquid tastes like. It's familiar, and it tastes like that. I'm going to put a image up of a cookie flavor right now. Now, that cookie flavor, as you see, that could very well be, so you could say, oh, that's kid friendly. It could be. But I like animal cracker cookie frosted sweetness. I do. Just because I'm over 40 years old doesn't mean I don't like cookies. And maybe I might like that e-liquid. Should the label be changed? I don't know. That's something that I'm not going to get into. I don't think that labeling is our problem. I think it's education that's our problem. We need to educate people. Common sense laws need to take place, but for the most part, the market is doing that already. But to say that if your argument is this bottle looks like it could be this, and somebody could ingest that accidentally, being confused, kind of a weak argument, in my opinion. I know I'm probably going to get flack for that, and I don't care. I'm not doing this to be popular. I'm not doing this to be up there in the caliber of the great YouTubers out there. I'm not. I'm doing this to help people quit smoking. That's my goal. That's my passion. And if Nestle Quick flavored resembled e-liquid helps you kick the damn habit, by God, vape you some. Okay? And if tobacco flavors help you kick the habit, by God, vape you some. If unflavored e-liquid is your cup of tea, by God, rock it and whatever you want to rock it and do it. But we need to get off this kick that if we make these labels look more adultish, FDA is not going to come after us with regulation. That's not going to happen. They're coming after us with regulation, whether you like it or not. I don't care if you go with no labels. They're coming after you with regulation. Because they see this is a market that's making money, and they want a piece of the pie. That's all it boils down to. They want a piece of the pie. And the reason why they want a piece of the pie is they're not getting as much of the piece of the pie as they were getting from big tobacco and big pharma, because people are stopping smoking. People are not buying Nicorette and Nicoderm CQ, and they're not buying their Marlboros and their Cools and their Camel Filter Kings. They're vaping. So those taxes that they were getting, the government's not getting a big of a slice of that. So now they're wanting to get a slice of this, and they're gonna. There's nothing you can do about it. They're gonna, because that's what politicians do, is they come after money. All right, so that's my rant. Feel free to leave comments in the section below. I'm probably going to get a pile of them. Kick me an email if you have an opposing argument with it, and I'll be glad to discuss it. Hit me up on Snapchat or whatever, and we can go back and forth till the cows come home. If you think that you've got a better argument with it, let me know. Alright, VCC Tampa is on its way. It is 7 days away, and I can't wait. Looking forward to it. So with that being said, hopefully I'll see you guys there. Also, I want to post up something real quick about battery safety. There's a graph. Mooch, the battery guy, Some of you guys might know him, some not. He independently tests these batteries. Battery safety is a big thing. We don't need any more accidents. We don't need any more eyes on vaping. He posted his recommendation for batteries. I'm going to post that photo now on the screen. I'm also going to put it at the end of the video so you guys can see that, screenshot it, save it, whatever you want to do. It's a good little thing. It shows you the amp limits, voltages, names, brands, all that good stuff. Good little chart for you guys that have questions about what battery should you use for this. As always, know your Ohm's law. If you don't know your Ohm's law, there's about 100 different places to find it. I've got an app on my phone. It's called Coil Tool or something like that I use. And you just plug in the amounts, hit calculate, and it tells you the results. It's a good thing to have. Know your Ohm's law, know your limits, build safe. Advocacy. As always, go to CASA.org, notblowingsmoke.org. Fight for your vaping rights. That's about all I got for you guys this week. I can't think of anything that I'm missing. More to come. Come on, guys. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys at VCC Tampa, okay? I'm going to have some video up on that. Hopefully I'll be able to shoot some video of the event. And maybe I can catch Grim Green drinking a beer. What about that? Guys, you guys be good out there. Be safe. Vape on, okay?